Another good day on the river. This is a little unusual. In my sit-on-top kayak, I've been out in my touring kayak, covered boat, most of the time this year. Second time I've been out this summer. And a little green Pelican kayak. I'm used to taking one or two swipes with the paddle and just cruising along. This seems like so much more work. The sun's mostly out, occasionally behind a cloud. So overall, it's not an unpleasant day. Not used to this paddle. It's got a left and right, and up and down. And see, I've got tape on the handle, red for port, green for starboard. Logo going the right way. I glance down at the tape, make sure I'm holding the paddle symmetrically. Sometimes I'm way off to one side. The water level's down. You can tell on the shore to put in. Usually the water's way up by the pavement where you park the car. But now it's way out. Big gravelly beach. Really shallow water. The water's really different than the last time I've been down here. It's probably been maybe 2 months since I've been down this stretch. I don't remember a big shoal. That big shoal over there. I don't think that was there previously. It's probably all underwater. So that's really a lot different. There's a couple of shoals ahead there. Just because of the low water. Water is usually 1.5 feet higher. It's 3.5. Last time I came through it was at 5, so what you see there along the beach would be underwater. I've taken to not wearing gloves. The gloves get wet and it's difficult or impossible to manipulate the cameras and equipment, even to untie a knot or undo a carabiner clip with the gloves on. So I've taken to going without them. I saw on YouTube people applying sunscreen to the backs of their hands. So that's what I've done. And although I do still see my hands are getting suntanned, but that could be just from yard work or general out and about. I'm wondering if I'm going to have blisters in the crook of my thumb, between my thumb and the first finger. I have the tights on, long sleeve shirt, got my thumbs through the thumb holes, keeping the sleeves down almost to my pretty much to my knuckles. When I'm taking pictures of myself, I like to flip the bill of my hat up so you can see the light on my face, or the sun on my face. You get to see the kabuki makeup that I have on, my zinc sunscreen. I put on the zinc sunscreen and I put on some cream insect repellent. About 3 or 4 times ago I went out and I got all bit up. I got out of the boat for lunch, and that's when I was on the Loyalhanna reservoir and sat on the shore for lunch and got all bit up. It was horrible. I got like 15 bites, my legs, my arms. So I said, never again. So now I'm just automatically, I dab on the sunscreen and then I dab on some insect repellent. It's been a minute, eh, Bob? Not being in a sit on top in a while. Not using a Euro paddle in a while. Having to regain those instincts. Haven't been in a short boat in a while. One that wiggles its nose back and forth. And one that doesn't go quite as fast. Now this is where things get a little artsy-fartsy. My camera has this horizon leveling feature on it, and I just had to take advantage of it. And just because you can do something doesn't mean you should, so this will probably be the last time you'll see these visual effects in any of my videos. A little bit of breeze today. Right now it's at my back. So that's a nice help. Yeah, dipped my hat already. Dipped my hat before I got in the boat. It's not all that warm, and they just poked a little bit into the 80s. The water's so shallow here. I'm not paddling very deeply. A little riffle coming up. Let's see if we bottom out, or how badly we bottom out. We'll get a little bit more toward the middle of the river. Yeah. A little bit of wind. Water should start moving a little quicker now. I'll turn that camera on. There we go. Got both cameras going, got the digital recorder going. Oh man. Water's picking up. Shallow straight across. See riffles off to the right. Usually it's the middle of the stream here in the Kiski that's the best. There's a riffle. The current goes diagonally across the river from right to left. And it's real shallow, so you have to stay to the left side to keep from running aground, especially in a day like today where the water is down so low. Riffle coming up. I think this is the one that's I should stay to the left in. I think we'll go to the left of that log. Rock straight ahead. Drift into the left a little more. Yep, this is the one. Feel the current pushing me diagonally from right to left. Looking for deep water. Oh, hit bottom once already. See some rocks there. Yes, this is definitely the way to go. Expect that. tuck in up against the shore. A rock on the right. Big rock on the right. Big rock here. Oh. Nope, not gonna hit that one. A little bit more action up ahead still. Get the stern back in line. There we go. There's a lively one. And that's how we do it. I've forgotten how quickly this boat can turn. It's so short. Call this dueling cameras, or game of camera chicken. Which camera's gonna flinch first? Happy that I remembered to take the handles off the bow and the stern. They're just a simple handle on a cord. And if I don't take them off, they dangle down and bang on the hull the whole time. Bang, 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 bang. Rattle, 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 rattle. Very, very disturbing. Very irritating. Got a little sun on my face. Yeah, good day to be out. I was worried it might have been a little too warm, but that's not bad. Not bad at all. Haven't seen any wildlife of note late. No eagles, no herons, no kingfishers. A couple of fish jump. That's about it. So my wife was asking, when should I pick you up? She said, hour and 45 minutes. I said, if I had the red boat, and that's pretty much all I did was paddle, hour and 45 minutes, you'd be right. But in the short little green boat, I'm probably going half as fast. So I said, 3 hours. She said, are you going to be putzing around with your cameras, stopping on the shore, getting out, arranging your cameras, adjusting them? And I said, no, probably not. I'll probably just play with the one camera that's near my lap here. But see, I've already gotten out of the boat once and turned the bow camera around. It's now pointed at my beautiful paddling style. Only using 2 cameras today. This camera that I'm recording on now, I call the cockpit cam because it's here in the cockpit. I can reach that. I have an extra battery in the little cubby here between my legs. And if the battery poops out, I can just slip a new battery in. Although that's a bit of a hassle because I've got the media mod on this camera. And you have to take the camera out of the media mod to change the battery. That's not a bug, that's a feature. I'm also experimenting with using a digital audio recorder to capture some commentary when I'm not filming or videoing, showing my age when things are on film instead of in digital form. Recording some audio on a digital recorder, I can feed that into my video editing software and plop that in over top some scenes of, like this one here. Water's going to get playful here a little bit. It's the riffle right above the Hyde Park boat launch. There's only some rocks there on the far right that you might get hung up on. But otherwise, here in the middle, pretty safe. Just scupper hole slapping, that's all I'm seeing. The boat launch is just around the bend. My missus should be waiting for me there. And that's about it for the last riffle. It's all flat water until we get to the boat launch.